Alright, what's going on, folks? This is Clayton over at AndroidAuthority.com. Today I'm coming at you with a small video explaining a few of the things I dislike about the Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, I've spent a lengthy amount of time with this device, and I really love a lot of the features it has to offer. It's a great phone, it's solid, it's fast, and it meets every single need that I ever have. But there are a few things that I've come across that I dislike about the phone, so I'm here to tell you exactly what they are. So my first complaint about the Samsung Galaxy S3 is its lack of a master brightness control. Not only does it not have a master brightness control, it doesn't even have an easily accessible brightness toggle in the status bar. It does have Wi-Fi, GPS, mute, screen rotation, power saving, notification, mobile data, Bluetooth, driving mode, and sync, but no brightness toggle. Now, what you're going to have to do to change the brightness is go into the settings, go to the display options, go to the brightness options, and here you can actually set your brightness. You can turn it all the way up and all the way down, of course. You can set automatic brightness, but let's say we want to leave it there. We've got our brightness all the way down. When we go into an application, we actually have a different brightness than we do for the entire system. You see here when we access the settings, we actually have to go into brightness and colors to choose the level of brightness per application. So let's say we turn it up all the way for the web page, and we'll go home, and our brightness is still down. Now that may be useful for some, but let's say you wanted the brightness all the way down, you're laying in bed, it's a low light condition, so you don't want to hurt your eyes. You've set your master brightness here from the home screen or the settings menu, and then you want to view a web page. Well, boom, right in your face is this bright web page. You got to go here, you got to turn it down. You're basically going to have to change your brightness on a per app setting. And that can kind of get annoying unless you have automatic brightness selected for every single setting. But I personally dislike that feature a lot. Another thing I dislike about the Samsung Galaxy S3 somewhat is its placement of the capacitive buttons here. For example, let's say we're browsing a web page. We're just hanging out right here. We want to click the bars, and we're going to use it in landscape mode. Our hand will come over, and if we're not careful, we can actually press the capacitive buttons. Now, if we're handling the phone like this, your palm may come over and press one of the capacitive buttons. You might press the bottom one, the menu. You might press the back button. And if you're careful, you can make sure that this doesn't happen. But a lot of times I'm being careless and I'm just holding it like that. My hand may overlap, and I might just hit the button just like that. If you don't have a case that has protective bordering, you might find yourself hitting the capacitive buttons too much. I know I have on a daily basis. So I just throw a case on my Galaxy S3 to eliminate the problem. Now, anyways, my last complaint with the Galaxy S3 is its difficulty in making folders. So you see my home screen here is filled up with apps, but let's say I'd like to make a folder. I can grab my gallery, and let's say I want to group that right where the camera is, so I have easy access to my camera and my gallery. You can't just hover over and create a folder like you can in the native ice cream sandwich. In fact, there's not even any options anywhere to bring it down and make a folder, and you can only just replace the dock bar icons with the icon that you've selected. Let's say we wanted to attempt the same thing by grabbing an app out of the tray. We'll go here and we'll grab the gallery. We still cannot hover over another icon to create a folder. We actually have to go down to create the folder, and when we do that, it still doesn't go to the same home screen that we wanted it to. In fact, there was no room, so it just didn't even make it at all, which is quite an inconvenience. In order to make a folder, you have to have enough space on the home screen here. You can't grab this and bring it down. You have to go to the apps, grab it, move to create folder, then it'll create a folder, grab the app you wanted to originally put in the folder and put it in. Then when you open the folder, it dims everything else and makes it seem like your folder is much out of the way. Now, these problems can all be fixed. You have different launchers that you can install to eliminate the problem with the folders. You can pop a case on there so your hands aren't hitting the capacitive buttons, and you can install a custom ROM that has a brightness slider up here in the toggle bar to eliminate the problem with the brightness. Now, all around, I love the Galaxy S3, but those are just a few of the complaints I've found with it, you guys. Anyways, guys, keep checking into AndroidAuthority.com for hot content regarding Android.